Okay, for one thing that a lot of the not the direction or anywhere have been mentioned that you, especially if you get the Fly More package, you cannot use this 3-port charger. First, you have to plug in your battery to the provided single charger as shown here, briefly shown on this quick guidance. But it didn't say you have to do that, because if you use the 3 ports, for many people it can break your battery. So you have to use a single port. I'm going to show in a brief later. So you have to plug in the battery directly to the single port first, so that way it activates the battery. And here is a single port battery, how it looks like. And this charger can also charge your remote control. This is very important. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the battery issue. So in general, I'm not the type of guy who tends to read the instructions, but luckily I have read the Amazon reviews that many people mention about, they bought a piece of junk because the battery don't work. So the solution is, and many of them, you cannot even fix it. If you break the battery, you break the battery, so you have to send it back, and the DJI have to do the replacement for you. The only fix is they can do back end at their end. So so make sure you don't use this 3-port. Let me open it up so you know what it is. You make sure you don't use this first. All right, use a single port first, because the thing is, the battery as it shipped, they are in the hibernate mode, so they can be safer, during the shipment. And to get the battery out of the hibernate mode is you have to use a single port charge as provided. So if you only buy the drone itself, it doesn't matter. If you only have like one drone and whatever comes with it, that's fine. If you buy the Fly More as I did, so make sure you don't use a 3-port first, because that you have to read the instruction for that. Otherwise you might have a lot of trouble for it.